part 2 of Paul Craig Roberts' essay. Angry voters take their anger out on incumbents, and that is what we saw in the election. Tea Party candidates defeated Republican incumbents in the primaries, and the Republicans defeated Democrats in the congressional elections. Recap. The American situation is dire. As a result of the high-speed internet, the loss of manufacturing jobs was followed by the loss of professional service jobs, such as software engineering, that were career ladders for American university graduates. The middle class has no prospects. Already, the American labor force and income distribution mimics that of any third world country, with income and wealth concentrated in a few hands at the very top, and the most of the rest of the population employed in domestic service jobs, such as customer service or nursing or anything that can possibly physically be outsourced. In recent years, net job creation has been concentrated to lowly paid occupations such as waitresses and bartenders, hotel clerks, ambulatory health care services, and retail clerks. The population and new entrants into the workforce continue to grow more rapidly than job opportunities are there. Turning this around would require a realization, more of a realization than exists amongst policymakers, and a deeper crisis. Possibly it could be done by using taxation to encourage U.S. corporations to manufacture domestically the goods and services that they will sell in U.S. markets. However, the global corporations and Wall Street will completely oppose this change. In other words, globalization is a huge issue. The tax revenue loss from job losses, bank bailouts, stimulus programs, and the wars have caused a 3- to 4-fold jump in the U.S. budget deficit. The deficit is now too large to be financed by the trade surpluses of China and India and Japan and OPEC. Consequently, the Federal Reserve is now making massive purchases of treasuries and other debts. The continuation of these purchases threatens the dollar's value and its role as a reserve currency. If the dollar is perceived as losing that role, flight from dollars will decimate the remnants of Americans' retirement incomes and the ability of the U.S. government and even local governments to finance themselves. Yet the destructive policies continue. There is no re-regulation of the financial industry because the financial industry won't allow it. The unaffordable wars continue because they serve the profits of the military/security complex and promote military officers into higher ranks with more retirement pay. Elements within the government want to send troops to Pakistan and into Yemen because it is profitable for those who make those decisions. War with Iran is still on the table, and China is being demonized as the cause of U.S. economic difficulties. Whistleblowers and critics are being suppressed. Military personnel who leak evidence of military crimes are arrested. Congressmen call for their execution. WikiLeaks founder is in hiding, and neoconservatives write articles calling for his elimination by CIA elimination teams. Media outlets that report the leaks apparently have been threatened by the Pentagon chief Robert Gates. According to antiwar.com, on July 29th, Gates insisted that he would not rule out targeting WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange or any of the media outlets which even report on what he has leaked. So the control of the oligarchs, of course, extends into the media per se. Part 3 to follow.